So I've got a passion for extreme sports. I've got a passion for jumping from rooftop to rooftop, or for doing flips on skis. When I was 14 years old, I trained all day through, and I decided to go for one last rail. A rail, for the ones of you who don't know, is a piece of metal where the skier can slide on in order to score points in competitions. On the rail, I fell. I looked down at my arm, and my arm was lying there in a hook of 45 degrees. I knew that moment I broke my arm. I also knew that the moment of fear I had on the rail broke my arm. The self-doubting I had broke my arm. 6 months, I couldn't ski anymore. During those 6 months, I missed the chance to get sponsored. I missed important competitions. And it didn't really get to me because I thought, I'll come back stronger. I'll come back and catch up with everyone else. I'll get sponsored. I'll get to those competitions. But when I was standing on the slopes, every time I looked down to the rail, this image of my arms popped back up. And every time I tried them, I fell. So then I started wondering, what is fear really about? What is the use of fear in our brains? And I found out that fear isn't something which is supposed to hold you back. Fear is just a tool for your mind to know if something is just wistful or stupid. And the way I think we're supposed to know if something is just wistful or stupid is to objectively look at the risk and the reward. What are the real risks of what you're about to do, and what is the reward? For instance, I'm talking to you guys now. You might realize that my legs are a bit shaking, and I was getting kind of nervous when I was sitting on a chair and all those great talks were on. But then I started to think, what are the real risks? That I fall while walking on the stage? That I stop talking? But you guys wouldn't laugh, would you? But what are the rewards? To inspire people. To make sure that people reach their full potential. Isn't the reward much greater than the risk? So here I am, standing to you, speaking to you guys. And the next thing you have to do is, I think I'm the only TED talk which I ever can tell you this, is get your mind off it. Get distracted. Talk to a friend. Go on Facebook. Listen to music. Go for a walk. It doesn't matter what, but as long as your mind is completely off the task what you're about to do. The task can be anything. It can be a sport performance. It could be an interview for a job. It could be exams coming up. But the important thing is that you don't think about it. And once the fear is completely gone off your mind, you come back to what you're about to do. Just for a brief second. That's the great thing about the mind. It doesn't require you to do two things at once. It can't. So if you just think for a second of what you're about to do, then the fear can't kick in. And then, before the fear comes, you do it. And you reach your full potential. So go ahead and reach your full potential.